Why? Hello and welcome, everybody. Also, good morning. So, don't mind that stuff on the screen there. It's just my chat playing stuff. Yesterday, I told you guys, I'm sure you saw the video, I was kind of getting frustrated with Blood Mage. I personally think the class needs some love alongside that. It just feels like there's limited ways to play it. So, I decided to re-roll. Coincidentally, right around the same time, they nerfed Cast on Freeze, so it all kind of happened really well together. And I decided to play this new build that I've seen going around. First, originally, I saw it on Steel Mage's stream, but I know he got the idea, I believe, from someone's guide on Mobalytics. I'm not 100% sure. I just, saw something fun and wanted to recreate it. So here we are with this character that I like to call the Righteous Crier. So if anyone played Corrupting Cry in POE1, you know how you put the War Cry on like your left click and you stack like War Cry cooldown recovery and you kind of just go blast. That's actually kind of like how this character works. Basically, you put your Corrupting Cry on left click. It's pretty much a one button build as of right now. You just fucking run through everything. You rah roo ha ha. It's like a shout barb from Diablo 2, right? You knock everything back. Your knockback also builds up stun because it's like a stunning skill. You go blood magic, so you don't have to worry about mana cost. Kind of weird that this character can go blood magic and my blood mage cannot. So I just find all of this stuff pretty interesting. And then supposedly, I think around level 52 or so, you can use you basically use a weapon swap for a totem to do Giga single target. Not exactly sure how that works. I don't know anything on the warrior line. Honestly, I wanted to talk about this because I hear a lot of people saying really bad things about warrior. I had a fantastic time playing it. I know that there are two key differences between me and other people. Number one, I did have some gear, right? So that's different. And number two, loot buffs have been changed. And actually, number three, they made it so dodge roll basically has no collision. So if there's an area you can dodge roll through, you're able to dodge roll through there. So I really liked leveling warrior. I'll be honest, it was very enjoyable to me. It felt like I was way more immersed in boss fights versus playing a caster, where I'm kind of just like circle strafing every single target forever known to mankind. Like it felt like I was actually bobbing and weaving through the attacks. And I have to say there's something to be said, and maybe this is a very controversial opinion here, but when you play a caster, at least on Blood Mage, you use the base weapon skill a lot. For example, if you use a staff, you're using freezing shards, right? On Warrior, you're using default attack. And a lot of people kind of meme on that and they go, oh my god, like you're literally playing default auto attack. But to me, like the default auto attack, at least as of now, because we only have two-handed maces, which are probably arguably the slowest weapon that will be in the game until we get, when we get axes, will be much more swift, for example. So you basically can like default auto attack and then roll around boss attack, default auto attack, roll around boss attack. And I don't mind it. A lot of people don't like the rolling. I personally love the rolling. I love that you can precisely aim where you want to go and like weave through. It's not just like click button and go. So I just want to talk about a little bit about how I leveled the warrior. So first off, all I really did was make sure that I had like a decent weapon with like 60% fizz across the board. So I started leveling with like rolling slam, and this part was like kind of pain. I still enjoyed it, but I can understand where people don't like it when you're playing like a caster. But really, when I got bone shatter, things started to pop off, right? So as we go like a little bit further on here, right? This is actually a little bit where like some of the struggle bus was. I died a bit on this boss. Let's see here. About here, do we have anything here? Okay, yeah, so here it wasn't getting too bad. This was basically just like Herald of Ash, right? Herald of Ash had like nice clear by itself. And then as we get like a little bit further in, okay, don't mind that clip. So basically the way I would do it is you just left click. Your left click builds up stun, and then when you see this, you go for the right click. Again, that was actually the whole combo. You literally just left click into right click, and they just die, right? Left click into right click. And then for single target, I believe I used Perfect Strike. So if you want an example here, like so you can see this boss's health, right? So then there's a stun, and then you prime your Perfect Strike, and you need to let go right at the perfect moment. I think I actually got interrupted there, so then I did another one, and it's okay. Let's keep going here. You can see some more boss fights. I think this was the last boss of the campaign. That is coming up right. Oh yeah, right here. I had a much better time on bosses on my melee character, ironically, than on my ranged character. There were very few encounters on bosses so far that I didn't like, and it was mainly the ones that are really swift. Like, I think the first boss you kill to ascend, the, like, assassin with the poison cloud, that one was kind of shit. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was so fast, it was just hard to do stuff. So you can see here with this damage combo, this was quite literally, you get them ready for stun, so that, right, into a empower, so you just click your war cry, you bone shatter them in the face, and then you prime up your perfect strike, and then they're just literally phased, right? Warrior gameplay actually felt like so chunky to me. I loved it. I want to get a little bit later when you can see me doing some more of the Herald of Ash stuff, because I actually really enjoyed the Herald of Ash explosions that I was doing. Basically, you'll see like here, right? Like as I would clear, you just literally auto attack, you go for that, and then you just boom. It felt so good. I don't know. I actually think I want to play a Herald of Ash warrior at some point, especially if the seismic cry stuff gets nerfed. This is definitely an archetype I want to play, and the more density you get, the stronger it becomes. So like even here on these chunkier guys, like that, there's a blue pack in there, right? It's actually not that bad at all. You can just see clip after just montage of just kabooms, right? It just felt so good. I don't know. This was garbage. The two at once, I definitely couldn't do that. Because the thing about the warrior is the biggest issue for him is that he's slow, right? And again, this is the limitation of because you are on the two-handed setup, right? So like in these packs here, I would pull them, like, and I would just try to hope I could get a stun. And then once you get the stun, you basically can just like, you can ideally kill them all, but sometimes you get stunned. Right? As I got tankier, this did not really become a problem, but for sure I can understand the progression curve being very weird for people who are not used to like ARPGs, right? It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on my character right now, and you guys can see where we are at. So like I said, for leveling, it was mainly Bone Shatter, Infernal Cry, Bone Shatter, Infernal Cry, Perfect Strike, Herald of Ash. So we are 49 on the character right now. And let's go ahead and show what we've got. So I would not follow my tree. If you guys feel like you want a build guide, definitely look for it. Definitely go ahead and look for it. Let's go on D&D real fast. Okay, so all you're really doing, at least with what I'm doing right now, again, I just stacked strength primarily because Corrupting Cry is scaled off of strength. I will have a more updated thing on this after I play it a little bit more. You can see Corrupted Blood deals 25% of your strength as physical damage, right? So it literally just came over and stacked strength. It's nice because you get to take really tanky notables, for example, that also have strength attached to them. And then because you're stacking strength, your HP is going to surge up. It's definitely like a nice attribute wheel over here. And then you can pretty much see what I've got. One of the nice things to help cancel out blood magic is taking Giant's Blood, because it allows you to wield a two-handed weapon here, which allows you to get more strength. Now I'm thinking that maybe I'll just go for a Scepter, with assuming they can roll strength, because you can get high spirit, and I have to see like what I can do with spirit. Again, just barely dipping my toes into the character, and I don't even know the warrior archetype, so there's a lot for me to learn with this stuff. Talk about my gem links and what I'm using right now. So Mace Strike, actually I literally don't use Mace Strike. I actually like literally only use Seismic Cry. So I have Seismic Cry with Corrupting Cry, Brutality, and Swift Affliction. And it hits quite a big AoE still. Like, it is actually not an issue whatsoever. Do I still have a waypoint from yesterday? What the heck? Like a portal? Just do like a quick 5 second of gameplay, and then we'll probably go ahead and hop off here. So we charge around. You can have 10 stacks of Corrupting Blood on the character. Right? So you can pretty much, you can see here the blues, right? That guy had proximal tangibility. And then as for the Ascendancy, I don't think you have to actually play this on this class. I don't even know what this class is called, Warbringer. I think you could actually play it as Titan or maybe even Gemling. I just went for this because it seemed the most straightforward. One of the nice things is Warcaller's Bellow gives you Physics Explode, which is really nice for map clear. But I do believe you could use Speed Bell to offset that. I don't remember exactly. And then Great Wolf's Howl makes it so your war cries don't have a cooldown, but you can use, I think it's called pinpoint support. Not really sure what else I would use in terms of damage links. Maybe Conk and KOE. I'm not fully sure here. I have to figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'll work on the single target a little bit more today on stream. But for now, I am out. Hope you guys have a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and flash my gear here for a second. A lot of it is just like extra gear that I found while leveling or from my other character. Like the amulet was from my other character. Hope you guys enjoyed the character. Hope you guys can get back into the game and start righteous crying as well. But for now, I am out. Take care. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys all on the live stream. Remember, if you liked the video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. You can catch me streaming live every day but Sundays at twitch.tv/Pohx. See you guys all tomorrow.